Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back to my channel, where we bring you the latest updates on Sheikh Hamdan and his family. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that Sheikh Hamdan was not on good terms with his ex-wife, Haadiya. The reason was that she refused his request. Sheikh Hamdan had asked Haadiya to return to his first palace and live with him and their 2 children. However, Haadiya stated that she would only come back if he divorced Sheikha Thani, a condition Sheikh Hamdan did not agree to. Their conversation ended in a heated argument, and despite several days passing, Sheikh Hamdan has not reached out to Haadiya. Meanwhile, Haadiya has been waiting for his call. However, a few days ago, on March 5, 2025, Haadiya shared a poem on her Instagram as a response to Sheikh Hamdan's last poem. First of all, I would share the original poem image which had shared by Haadiya on that day. Keep your eye on it because after that I'm going to share the translation of it. Poem translation. I always wonder who is right, who is wrong. I gave you my love, stood by you strong. As a wife, as the one who believed, I gave you my all, yet you deceived. Not for riches, not for gold, but for love, the purest untold. I had only trust, a heart so true. Yet you shattered it. What did it mean to you? Now you stand, pretending I'm the one to blame. Yet I walked away from betrayal, not a foolish game. It wasn't pride, nor selfish disdain, but the wound of trust lost in pain. Remember, sometimes your sun blinds your grace, and shadows stretch across your face. So speak with care, weigh what you say. For I gave you life's breath in love's embrace. You call me lifeless, a fading shade. Yet I was the spirit you betrayed. And if you leave, know this is true. I had already left before you knew. Poem explanation. I always wonder, who is right, who is wrong? I gave you my love, stood by you strong. As a wife, as the one who believed, I gave you my all, yet you deceived. In these lines, Haadiya questions the morality of their situation. She reflects on the effort and love she put into their relationship, suggesting that she was a devoted wife who fully trusted him. However, she feels betrayed, implying that Sheikh Hamdan did not honor her faith in him. Not for riches, not for gold, but for love the purest untold. I had only trust, a heart so true. Yet you shattered it. What did it mean to you? Here she clarifies that her love was never materialistic. She loved him for who he was, not for his status or wealth. The last line questions whether he ever truly valued her trust, as she feels that he broke it without hesitation. Now you stand, pretending I'm the one to blame. Yet I walked away from betrayal, not a foolish game. It wasn't pride nor selfish disdain, but the wound of trust lost in pain. In this verse, she confronts Sheikh Hamdan directly. She feels that he is portraying her as the one who abandoned him, but in reality, she left because she was hurt. She insists that it wasn't arrogance or selfishness that led her to walk away. It was the pain of being betrayed. Remember, sometimes your sun blinds your grace, and shadows stretch across your face. So speak with care, weigh what you say. For I gave you life's breath in love's embrace. This verse is poetic and symbolic. Your sun blinds your grace suggests that Sheikh Hamdan's power or pride might be clouding his judgment, making him unable to see the truth. Shadows stretch across your face could mean that his actions are casting darkness over his character. She warns him to be mindful of his words because at one point, she was the one who brought warmth and life into his world. You call me lifeless, a fading shade. Yet I was the spirit you betrayed. And if you leave, know this is true. I had already left before you knew. The final verse is the most powerful. If Sheikh Hamdan described her as emotionless or distant, she refutes it by saying that she was once full of life, but his betrayal drained her spirit. The last two lines suggest that emotionally, she had already moved on long before he realized it. Haadiya is expressing deep hurt and disappointment in Sheikh Hamdan. She wants to clarify that her departure was not an act of defiance, but a result of broken trust. She hints that Sheikh Hamdan may not fully understand the extent of the damage he caused. Instead of being the one abandoned, she wants him to know that she emotionally detached from him long before he even noticed. This poem is a direct yet poetic way of telling Sheikh Hamdan that she did love him deeply, but she couldn't stay after feeling deceived. It also challenges his perception of the situation, implying that he might not be as innocent as he believes. So this is the poem which had shared by Sheikh Hamdan's ex-wife, Haadiya Zen, on 5th of March in 2025. I hope you would understand every single word of her poem, and I hope you would enjoy this video. If you like my video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon below, so that you won't miss my any other video. Thanks for watching.